Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Thursday, May 22nd, 2025. As you can see, we have Invaders from Beyond has started, and we do have a daily challenge here. We have to take a camera picture of an alien drone 1. Of course, the alien drones are the robots, the little flying around guys with the one eye, and they can either be dead or alive. And the camera picture means we have to use a Pro Snap Deluxe camera. Going photo mode will not work. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to join the event here. I'm just a little bit late to the party. A little bit better than yesterday, I guess, but... Huh. Nice. That's your current gutsy there. Alright, so right there, see that guy right there? So that guy is a drone, alright? As you can see, he's like the little Cyclops guy, and they are considered robots here in the game. There's another drone right there. And again, either destroyed or alive, floating around, whatever. Wow. Huh.
There are 2 captains coming. You will need to eliminate both of them.
Now, this second wave, the 2 captains, these guys are both drones. Usually there's one guy that starts down here, and usually there's a guy that goes right up there. I think they're both up here, actually. He's fighting him alone here. Right there, Captain Alpha.
The force field is down.
Nice.
Destroy that breakaway site.
Awesome.
Once we destroy the
I don't know where that guy even went.
they will have no choice but to
He disappeared. Huh, interesting. It's funny, everyone's up here. Drone right there. As long as we remember where they're at the end of the day, and then we can go back to taking a camera picture of them. Flatwoods monster too, nice. There seem to be too many guys around here for some reason. Oh, but it's a big fight going on in there.
The extraterrestrials are sending down their final defense. Eliminate them.
Oh. There's General Zeta there. Nice.
Destroy that brainwave site. Excellent work.
Awesome.
The invaders are retreating from this area, but they remain in orbit.
Awesome, awesome. Alright, let's go ahead here. Do have a couple of these drones over here. So, alien drone right there. Again, these guys are the robots, the little flying around guys. So let's go ahead. We're going to open up our Pro Snap Deluxe camera. Of course, it is a weapon here in the game. Let's go ahead and equip that bad boy. Now, when you take a camera picture, see how it says alien drone in the top right-hand corner of the screen? Watch when I move the camera away, see how it kind of disappears and everything? Kind of thing. and it goes on to other thing, and it goes to something else there. So again, you have to make sure it has alien drone or whatever you're taking a camera picture of for these daily, weekly challenges. It has it in the top right hand corner of the screen, like a little description. Let's go ahead and take a camera picture there. There we go. Take a camera picture of an alien drone. 1 for 1, done. Now, if you try going photo mode off the main map screen like this, it's not going to work, okay? Now, I do have a video here right on the Jim McSteel YouTube channel on how to get this Pro Snap Deluxe camera. You can check out that video out if you so wish, if you're having some trouble. Now, I recommend you hang on to it. If you do drop it by accident, it will destroy itself, all right? And you can get it back after you get the original Pro Snap Deluxe camera. You'll come across a little side quest called Bucket List, where you have to go around the wasteland and take photographs of a few things. And at the end, every time you come across a broken Pro Snap Deluxe camera, you'll be able to fix it up and turn it into a Pro Snap Deluxe camera. And the second way is come down here to the White Springs area. If you use the front door entrance right here, this icon right here, and go upstairs, there's usually a random encounter on every server. Sometimes it can take, you know, maybe a couple days, or sometimes it can take a couple weeks. But there's like a photo random encounter where you get a Pro Snap Deluxe camera from that, and that is the second way you can get one, just in case you accidentally dropped the first one you had and it destroyed itself. It's just an FYI. There's just like to kind of add that stuff in, and that's from some very reliable resources here. Some folks here on the channel who have confirmed that with me for sure. That those two ways definitely do work. All right. Let's take a look here at these daily challenges. And as you saw there, we did complete an event 1, being part of the, the Invaders from Beyond. So that is pretty cool. Now, if you missed Invaders from Beyond, or you don't like doing the event, if you take a look at the description of the video, there is a link to a video called Complete Events for Newbies. You don't have to be a newbie to watch that video. Again, there are, I would say, maybe about a half a dozen events that you can spawn in yourself just by fast traveling to them, and we go over that during that video, as well as other events as well. So just in case you're kind of get on a server, there's not a whole lot of events going on, you don't want to do Invaders from Beyond, you can definitely check out that video by simply fast traveling to those certain areas and spawn in your own event by yourself. Another way to do it is you can also claim a workshop, any workshop in the map, and usually about 3 minutes later at least, you'll be able to defend that workshop, and that also counts as an event. And even if that workshop doesn't belong to you, let's say it belongs to someone else and you help to defend it, that counts as an event. And I believe even the caravans down here at Skyline Valley region, these will also count as events as well. So just an FYI there. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Let's take a look here. There's not a whole lot else to talk about here while we are on a server with other people. So let's go ahead. We're just going to fast travel to our camp here real quick. And then we will server hop to a private server, where it's a little quieter, hopefully. I hope everyone had a good day today. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to change to a private server by ourselves here. It's nice getting a couple of daily challenges done at the same time. Kind of like I like to call them one-stop shops, and that way they can get a couple things done at the same time, and makes it go by a lot quicker and easier for sure. I think we're being attacked here. Let's go ahead. We're going to take care of these Scourged here, of course. Oh, that a boy, Del. That a boy. right, nice job. Alright, so once again, I apologize for the lateness of the video. I'm working my 12-hour day shift today, and I appreciate everyone's patience and support on these days. Alright, let's take a look at these challenges here. Craft ammo at a workbench 50. So don't get this confused with collect ammo, okay? We actually have to craft ammo, and of course we do that at a tinker's workbench. Alright, let's go to our tinker's workbench here, right in this trailer right here. Let's go ahead and go craft. Now, any tinker's workbench on the map will do as well. Now, it says ammo. It's not real specific what type of ammo. So, under the ammo section right here, this is your ballistic ammo. And then down here is your energy ammo. But either one works, all right? It only differs if it specifically says ballistic or if it says energy, all right? And sometimes we do get daily challenges where it says that, but in this case, it's not real picky on what type of ammo we craft. We're gonna craft some energy ammo just to show you that. So let's craft some of these fusion cells. So 30 fusion cells, 4 copper, 8 lead, and 4 plastic. Now that's all we're gonna need. I like to kind of add some stuff into it. So anytime you are crafting ammo, there are a couple of perk cards that will help you out. So under agility, you do have the perk card called Ammo Smith, and even if you don't have a level 2, if all you have is a level 1, definitely apply. It's only going to help you. This level 2 produces 80% more rounds when crafting ammunition, so go ahead and apply that bad boy. And then under luck, of course, anytime we are crafting ammunition and etc., you do have the perk card called Super Duper, and again, if you don't have a level 3, if all you have is a level 1 or level 2, definitely apply. It's only going to help you. With this level 3, when you craft anything, there's a 30% chance you get double results. Let's go ahead and apply that. Now we head back to our Tinker's Workbench and we go craft. We go back down here to energy ammo. And instead of 30 fusion cells, it's 54 fusion cells. But it's the same requirements as if we were crafting 30. And that goes with energy ammo, and that goes with the ballistic ammo as well. And that is the Ammo Smith perk card, and that's what that does. Let's go ahead and just craft just one there. Nice, so we actually get 84 ammo that time, and that little bit of thunder and lightning, that extra ammo we got, that comes from the Super Duper perk cards, and we just crafted the one, so that is pretty awesome there. And that's just to kind of show you, just in case you guys are wondering how you can make more rounds. If you're having trouble getting rounds at all, you can definitely use those perk cards to help you out. Just don't forget to put your perk cards back if you did change them in any way. There we go. Alright, let's see what's next here. Choose some Bubblegum 1. Alright, so we talk about this one here a lot on the channel, and I know everyone knows how to choose some Bubblegum, but some of you might be wondering, where do I even find Bubblegum? Okay, again, a pretty good spot to find Bubblegum, I find myself, is right up here at the pumpkin house. So let's go to the pumpkin house real quick here. And of all the places on the map, this is where I find it the most, like just regular bubblegum, like reliably. Usually this cauldron, it's always good to check inside the cauldron, so unfortunately there's usually some bubblegum or even gumdrops inside this cauldron, or sometimes it's outside. And again, it really depends on the server that you're on. So let's head inside here. Turn our light on. And sometimes there'll be some bubblegum inside this plastic pumpkin, but of course when we're looking for it, we'll never find it. But you can definitely try that out on your server. And you may even server hop a couple times, and hopefully you come across that. Okay. Another way to get bubblegum here in the game is by opening up perk card packs. Okay. So let's go open up a perk card pack here, and every time you do, as you can see the top left-hand corner of the screen, you do get free perk bubblegum. Okay. Now I know a couple months ago someone had mentioned that they actually drop it or they sell it in a vending machine, and I recommend hanging on to your free perk bubblegum, because one thing good about perk bubblegum that you get for free is it counts as, you know, chew bubblegum for these daily challenges. It counts as pre-war food. It also counts as eat a cake, pie, or candy. So that bubblegum we get for free, it's definitely worth hanging on to. Alright, FYI. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's open up our little grocery bag here. Some people in this perfect bubblegum, even here, someone had mentioned there the other day that perfect bubblegum, as you can see, it's pretty good for what it does. Gives us no hunger and thirst for 60 minutes as compared to a minute with the other bubblegum. We usually get perfect bubblegum from the atomic shop, so I usually recommend every day to check the atomic shop for a free item under free special offers under the featured section. And even if you're playing about 5 or 10 minutes, it's always good to check that section, because sometimes we do get perfect bubblegum there, and that will also count. All right, so the perk bubblegum, let's take a look and see what that looks like. So there's regular old bubblegum that you'll find in the wasteland right there. And then there's the co-op perk bubblegum. We also have grape, strawberry, watermelon, and that's what you get from opening up the perk card packs. All right, so let's go ahead and open up this perk bubblegum here. There we go. You chew it up there. Nice, nice, done. Just like that. All right, pretty cool. Let's see what's next here. While we're up here, let's go ahead, kill an Angular 3. So I do have a couple great videos here on the channel. And one of the best spots for anglers is right here at the Gnarled Shallow. So this is a guaranteed spot for 3 of them, okay? And if you're a little bit more adventurous, if you keep going towards the north, right up in this mountain area right about here, there should be about 2 more anglers up there as well. Now, if you're lucky enough to get on a server, and there'll be a public event called Moonshine Jamboree. It happens right here, Sunday Brothers Cabin. Again, all kinds of anglers, gulpers, and fog crawlers show up for that bad boy, and everyone will be able to fill their boots up with anglers that way. And another thing is, I find sometimes up here at this Dolly Sods campground, once when you claim it and you have to defend that workshop, a lot of times I find myself, it's usually you have to defend it against anglers. So you can also try that as well. Claim at this workshop here and defend against anglers. I'm not saying that it's going to happen every time, but I find for myself it happens quite a bit. All right, so that's another option. But if you're looking for the quick and easy option, Gnarled Shallows is the way to go. So let's pop up here today. Now, I will warn you that this is a very popular spot, because even if you've been playing for a short period of time and you watched my videos, etc., this is a very popular spot. So it is possible that if you don't have followed first and don't have private servers, if you're stuck to public servers with other people, you may have to server hop this location a few times, okay? So just an FYI, because you're in competition with other people for these challenges. So these guys will be under water. They have their little lore out there. So let's get a little bit closer and make sure we're locked and loaded. And try to hit him as hard as you can in the face. There we go. Lock and load again here. Now don't forget your asbestos and your adhesive. Anglers are great for that. Now I know the guy here that's closest to the tree, he's usually the highest level. He's the boss of the area. So just kind of watch yourself with this guy. He's a little bit more meatier than the other guys. Nice, there we go. Has some more stuff on him there. They'll cry later, cool. And then the third guy will be right over here. Make sure we're locked and loaded. And I find this guy here, he's usually the lower level guy. He's only level 50. Nice, there we go. There's our 3 anglers right there. And again, if you keep heading north, see on the compass there, north, keep heading straight, right up to this mountain area. There should be 2 more, but they're not underwater. They're more like roaming around, so you may have to use your VATS to kind of pinpoint them. So just an FYI, that'll make it 5. But these 3 down here are guaranteed for sure, and you will have to server hop it if you're on public servers, because everyone and their dog will be coming up here after them. Okay, let's see what's next here. Cripple Ghoul's Lake too. Okay, so many great spots we can find ghouls in around the wasteland. We do have the lower section of Clarksburg. Going over the Clarksburg Shooting Club. You have Eastern Regional Penitentiary. If you're roaming in around Morgantown on the streets and even the little monorail system, you'll come across little patches of 4 to 6 ghouls and around there as well. We have the upper lower parking lot just west of Vault 76. Probably about 4 or 5 of them down here in Alpine River Cabins. The level 50 D&V Capitol building. Probably about 7 of them down here in Lewisburg. And of course, anywhere's in around the White Springs and White Springs Golf Club, Greens, etc. Pretty good spots there as well. Alright, let's go to a spot here. And even actually, Silva Homestead and Billings Homestead, there's usually about 4 each there. So those are pretty good spots there as well. Alright, let's go to a spot here. Let's go to good old Clarksburg. We haven't been here for a little while. At least the lower section. We're here a couple times this past week looking for robots. But let's go to the lower section here for ghouls. So again, as I mentioned, the upper section will have robots. This lower section will be full of ghouls here. And we're just not killing these ghouls. What are we doing to them, Jim? We're looking to cripple their legs too. So again, you can go ahead and free aim. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. If you use VATS like myself, there is a perk card that will help you out. It'll be under perception. It is called Concentrated Fire. Allows you to move your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. And it doesn't really matter too much for this daily because it's only 2 cripples. But if you have a weekly where we have to maybe cripple 30, using the VATS and Concentrated Fire will definitely benefit you because sometimes you'll be able to get 2 to 3 cripples per enemy if you have the right weapon doing it that method. Alright? Most ballistic weapons work good. Plasma caster, plasma rifle, bow and arrow, crossbow, the drill with a tanky or power armor build, shotgun with the enforcer perk card works well. Let's go for the right leg here. Of course, this weapon is one shot, one kill with these guys. These guys are pretty squishy. Just like that. Alright. Let's head back to our camp here real quick. And we'll take a look at the last one here. Alright. Scrap trying to produce leather, 10. So leather is a junk item. We can use the bulk and scrap method at a Tinker's Workbench. So any Tinker's Workbench will do. Go ahead and go craft. Get down to bulk, get down here to the L section. So to bulk 1 leather, all you need is 2 plastic and 15 raw leather. You go ahead and you bulk your 1 leather, then you scrap it. It's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. It's more so for the folks that are kind of short on time, or for the people who like to get things done quick and easy. The bulk and scrap method is definitely where it's at for most junk items. Not every one of them, but most junk items. Now, we can find leather in many great spots, usually like in around hunter lodges and such like that. You can go after Brahmin. There'll be some raw leather off of those guys, like the 9 Brahmin. They're down here in Flatwoods. Another good way is actually the Mr. Fuzzy plushies. And there's quite a few of them down here at Camden Park. So let's pop down here. You come across baseball gloves and I believe baseballs even. If you scrap them, you'll get leather there as well. So you can go to that little fun house of Camden Park if you so wish. But if you head right down this way right here, we get our sneak on. Go inside this building. So we were here just the other day. I'm not too sure if these guys will be here or not. So there's usually about 5 or 6 of these Mr. Fuzzy plushies just kind of laying around here. There's one more right here, but there's usually right here, a bunch of them in here in the corner. But we were here just the other day, so that's why they're not here right now. Let's go ahead and take care of these scorched here. Right? So there should be some more Mr. Fuzzy plushies in here as well. So quite a few of them. And if we take a look at that under new, as you can see there, 2 leather and 2 cloth per Mr. Fuzzy plushies. Alright, so that's pretty cool. And there's even some more in that cart. A bunch of basketballs in here. So this is a really good spot for that. Alright, let's head back to our camp and we will scrap these up. Again, you can scrap these at any workbench at all. You can go to another player's camp if you so wish. Train station, down the mall. Alright, let's go inside here. Scrap these guys up here. As you can see right in the middle, the item stats, which each one gives us. There we go. Scrap turn to produce leather. 10 for 10. Done. Just like that. Nice and easy. I believe we do have a camp resource too. I don't have it in this camp. Let's take a look at that real quick, just in case you're a returning player and you happen to have it. Let's take a look here. I think I only have it in one of my camps. Yes, this guy right here, this Pack Brahmin. I believe we got him a couple of seasons ago. I think in 17 for some reason. But this Pack Brahmin, he will actually passively collect items that will give you leather, and he'll actually collect Brahmin milk as well. So if you happen to have this camp resource available to you, it can be a little bit beneficial as well. Just an FYI. Awesome. And I think we're done. We are, just like that. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, it was good getting that event done. Taking a picture of an alien drone down at the same time. That's pretty awesome. Let's take a look at weapon of the day here. Anti-armor hunting night vision lever action rifle. Plus 50% armor penetration. Projectiles explode for plus 20% weapon damage. Plus 100% faster movement speed while aiming. And night vision. Anti-armor explosive nimble. It's a hardened receiver, stabilized long barrel, aligned stock, long night vision scope suppressor, and this awesome looking hunting lever action paint. I just love the metalwork. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, the metalwork there around the receiver. Pretty awesome. 163 damage, 45 ammo, single fire. Again, it's just a tube style magazine, so just 5 in the mag, or 1 in the chamber, 4 in the mag kind of deal. Pretty awesome. Alright, let's take a look. Just a basic rifleman build here. So under perception, with rifleman, expert rifleman, master rifleman, all maxed out. We have tank killer, concentrated fire, arms of steel, arms keeper, bandolier, fireproof, suppressor, tenderizer, covert operative, evasive, white knight, adrenaline, these random luck cards which randomly pop in when they're being activated. These legendary perk cards, again, they don't change for me. I'm very happy with them, as you guys know, and they are maxed out. Just like that. Yeah, so there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Ben Durant, John DJ59, Picquerist, Benny Bunny, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.